What? Oh! Oh! Oh my God. Don't flinch. Don't move or I hit you with two. Chuck that shit up. Chuck it up, little nigga. Yeah. Oh shit, this nigga got hard. Look at this nigga. You got hard, nigga?
You got hard, cuz? Go ahead and tell us.
Alright.
Don't fuck with him, Pete.
Yeah,
He got hard, man. Let him go.
I ain't gonna hit him. Nah, I ain't gonna sock you, little nigga, cause you got heart. I can respect that. You ain't no punk-ass mark like the rest of your homeboys.
Let him go, Pete.
I ain't gonna hit you. But I am gonna whoop your ass. Whoop your
Alright, what's going on, people? You have just joined the Abomination. And today's a special day. Today I get to have a conversation with a bunch of y'all out there that needs to be had. To my normies, this is when I need y'all to really just sit down, man, shut up, just kind of let us have it, because y'all, what y'all doing is y'all really got these corporations' minds messed up, thinking that actual fans really love these reimagining and these changes they make into our beloved properties. So when they see y'all talking about some, ooh, that movie was so good, ooh, go see it, 10 out of 10, I recommend it. They eating all that stuff up, but us fans are like who's saying this stuff? Like, you know, what are your credentials to speak on our behalf like this? And it seems like it's only happening to big properties that already have a super huge fan base already attached to it. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Doctor Who. They're doing it in a video game. Comic books is terrible. And the latest one for them to get their hands on is The Lord of the Rings. Now I'm gonna give you a disclaimer, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. I haven't seen the movies. Every time I try to watch them, I go to sleep. I've seen the Hobbit movies. I love those, but I'm a normie. You know what I'm saying? I would never speak on Lord on the Rings as far as content because I know nothing about it. You know, I like the Hobbit, but that was something else. That was like a prequel or something. And then I didn't even read the books. So it's like, I'm not speaking on Lord of the Rings specifically. I am just saying that a lot of the tropes or the red flags that we see in our beloved projects being wokeified, people are starting to see that in Lord of the Rings. I see it because although I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, I've still seen people see it. You know, it's one of those movies that is like a part of the culture that you just can't escape. So you are around people that love it. My wife loves it, very popular property. And they're coming out with a show soon. And this, look, y'all can go find out details on the show. I don't want to give you any wrong information on it. There are a bunch of credible people who are speaking on this thing right now on YouTube. So go check those videos out. But it feels good talking to my geeks. It feels good to have these passionate conversations and to, you know, to talk about these properties and, you know, figure out what we like about them, what we dislike them, and I honestly thought I was alone. So you see the same things throughout these properties. But the thing is, this Lord of the Rings fan base, it started with the books. Yes, normies ate up Game of Thrones, but you even failed them with season 8. That was terrible. We all agree on that. But with the Lord of the Rings, there's a dedicated fan base. This is like mythology to them. Like, there's a story, there are things that happen, there's lore, there are consequences, there's a timeline, and these people know it inside and out. For the most part. Not everybody, because you got normies in everything, and you got people that just want to attach themselves just to whatever's popular, whoever talking about it. But a lot of Lord of the Rings have had issues with the recent trailer that's came out, as well as the posters and I guess like the promotional material for this series on Amazon. So not speaking as a Lord of the Ring fan, but just speaking as a fan of geekdom. As y'all see this Amazon series, as y'all watch it, as y'all give y'all money to it, as you normies get online and talk about how good it is. Ooh, Queen Slay, because they got a black dwarf, but supposedly that there's issues with that. Not even just her being black, but by her not being bearded. Drill warrior princess out of nowhere. Badass elf dude now, super soy boy, which is another thing that you see across all these wokeified projects. Super strong woman, super frail boy that ain't shit without the woman. And it seemed like you can really start to see who's not a real fan of these properties, because actual fans, this is what I was seeing with the Marvel stuff and how those movies were trash. But when you had these conversations, especially online, people who just praise it or say give it a chance, they're the normies. People who say, well, this is wrong about it, this is wrong, I don't agree with this decision, what the fuck is that? That's a person who's, who actually consumed this stuff. It's a part of their life. It's a part of the culture that raised them. But these corporations ain't really seeing that. They're just seeing the praises and they're like, oh, okay, money. And to that point, they're not wrong, because, think of all the people who are going to watch this just because it's the next big thing, because there's Lord of the Rings attached to it. Think about all of the content creators who are going to watch it, to hate watch it, but they're still giving money to it. It's still seen as being viewed, instead of making content that gets viewed more than the actual product. To me, it's funny to see. It's sad, but once you kind of remove yourself from all these projects and you accept that they're dead now, and that they're being owned by people who don't know how to create, they only infiltrate these places to tell their own stories and reimagine things how they want to, which is super disrespectful to the actual creators. But again, since these people don't actually create anything for themselves, they don't see that. They just think, oh, I'm trying to make something for you. You don't like it. Something's wrong with you. But yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say on this, because again, I'm not knowledgeable on Lord of the Rings, but I'm knowledgeable on all this shit being wokeified and how already existing properties are being changed to fit agendas, or to push agendas, and to check boxes, and to win social justice points with the normie crowd. So that's it. That's all I gotta say on this. I appreciate y'all listening to me. If you've been here this long, leave a like on that video. If you agree with anything that I'm saying, if you value my opinion, leave a dislike. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Be honest with yourself. And if that dislike button ain't enough, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Again, be as heinous as you want to be. And subscribe to the channel.
So I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight.
You all right, boy?
Any of you guys read that chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?